Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, my name is Carmen. Welcome. Hey guys, Happy New Year! Happy 2025! We're going to talk about what to expect for the month of January 2025 in this video today using the universal month number in numerology as well as messages from my spirit guides. But definitely stay tuned for my 2025 predictions video that's going to be coming out very soon. I always do one of these. I've been doing these yearly prediction videos since I started the channel years ago. In that video, we're going to talk about my world predictions for 2025, as well as my personal predictions for you on a personal level. So definitely stay tuned for that video. As soon as it's done, I will link it below in the description box. And so in this video, we're going to talk about specifically what to expect for the first month of the year, January 2025. I'm also going to pull an oracle card for you at the end of the reading, so make sure to watch the whole thing for the oracle card at the end, because you definitely don't want to miss that this month. And of course, if you clicked on this video, then there is definitely a message in this video for you, because there are no coincidences, right? Everything happens for a reason. But of course, take whatever resonates with you and leave the rest behind. So January is a universal 1 month in numerology, okay? It's the first month of the year, and this is a 9 universal year. 1 plus 9 equals 10, and 10 reduces to a number 1. Now, this is specifically a 19-1 month, okay? So let's talk about what this 1 energy means for a lot of you watching this video. Now, what I'm being shown is there's a couple of things going on here with this month. The first theme that I'm being shown is death and rebirth. So what that means is that this is going to be a month of deep transformation for many people. A month of deep and very needed transformation. I'm being shown that a lot of you have been struggling to let go of some patterns that are still following you, or let go of situations that you've been wanting to move on from, like you've been wanting to improve your circumstances in some areas, but it's been difficult for you. And this is going to be a month in which a lot of things get left behind that you've been trying to leave behind. So a lot of you this month are going to become very aware of what exactly you need to leave behind in the old year, 2024. And for others of you, it might take a little bit of work in order to have this awareness. Spirit is saying that if you've been thinking about getting into therapy, that this would be a good time to start, okay? Some of you might have been thinking about doing this. And if this is something you've been thinking about, this is confirmation from Spirit that this would be a good time to start that. Now, for those of you who don't want to do like traditional forms of therapy, there's a lot of non-traditional forms of therapy that many of you could benefit from, such as energy healing, okay? If there is an imbalance in your energy field, that will help. And that includes Reiki, which a lot of people have heard about, but there's other forms too, such as scalar energy healing. Cord cutting is another one. A lot of you have energetic cords that are attaching you to people and situations that need to be cut. Another one is deprogramming of the subconscious mind. So this is deprogramming of things that are subconscious that we are not aware of. Spirit is saying that traditional and non-traditional forms of therapy are really going to accelerate your rebirth this month. Now, the second message coming through for this month is that you're going to see that a lot of doors that were previously closed off to you will suddenly be opening up as if by magic this month. You might have tried to open the door before, but it was locked before and you couldn't get in. Now suddenly the lock has been removed. So what that also means is revisiting some things that you might have let go of before, right? You might have let go of these things because you couldn't get the door open. The door was locked. Spirit is now saying that the lock has been removed. If you were to try to open the door now, suddenly it would open up now as if by magic. So are there some things from the past that you were passionate about? This could be a project that you were passionate about, or a person, or a place. Any of those things that you left behind because you weren't getting anywhere. Think about those things and revisit them, and you might want to try again this month, because if this is something that really you were meant to have but it didn't happen back then, it could be a lot different this month. And also because we cannot move forward into the future until we kind of tie up loose ends, right? So this could be associated with that thing that you need to let go, right? But you can't let go of it because the loose ends were never completely tied up. Spirit is saying that for some of you, there's an unfinished story here with this project or person or place that you used to be passionate about, and the story needs to be finished. This will kind of help you to tie up those loose ends so you can finally have this rebirth that you are owed and the shift that you've been wanting to have. So let's talk about what could be happening around the world in January, and then I'll pull an oracle card for you, so stay tuned for that. So this is a 119 universal month number, and the 119 is a karmic debt energy in numerology. And this karmic debt is usually around misuses of power. So whenever we have a 119 karmic debt month, there can be misuses and abuses of power around the world. Okay, people in positions of power that are misusing their power in some sort of way. And of course, this can also be karma coming back to people who have misused power. Okay, people who have been in positions of power and they have misused those or abused those high positions that they have been put in. Karma can definitely be coming back to them, and you can see those people losing power during the 119 karmic debt month. Also, because this is a 9 universal year, and I've said many times that 9 is ruled by the planet Mars, and in astrology, Mars is the planet of war. Okay, it's a very passionate energy. And because there's the potential for war during a 9 universal year, and this being a 1 month, 1 is the number of things starting and things beginning, this could be the month where there's some sort of large conflict or some major war that happens around the world, okay? This is when it could really start to take off, or it could be the like the early stages of some sort of war that we see, or the early stages of something escalating that could become a big conflict. Okay, Spirit is showing me the Middle East, and specifically Israel. So this could be Israel striking another country, and and this being the start of some sort of big conflict. Or this could be another country striking them, okay? But I'm really being shown the Middle East, and I'm also being shown a potential attack on the US as well. So this could be a terrorist attack or some sort of conflict that starts to escalate in the US in January. And just to let you know, Mars is in retrograde during January. Conflicts usually don't end up becoming that big when Mars is in retrograde, and the person that initiated the attack usually ends up failing if they do it during a Mars retrograde, okay? But like I said, this could just be the early stages of something happening that will become bigger later on in the year, okay? So just keep a heads up for that. Now, this could also not necessarily be a conflict or a war that gets started, but it could be something else that gets started in January that becomes big in the world later on in the year, okay? Later on as we go along within the world, this becomes a much bigger issue. And now we're going to talk about the oracle card that I pulled for you for January 2025. And the card that I have pulled for you is from the Enchanted Map Oracle Cards by Colette Baron Reed. And the card that I pulled for you is Metamorphosis. And so this is basically confirmation about what I was saying previously in the reading, that this is a month of deep transformation for many of you, okay? This card only pops up when you are in the process of some sort of great change, okay? Butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices, okay? When we're changing, we have to leave something behind, right? If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially if you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you're required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so you can live your best life. Perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, or a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining you, or unhealthy habits. Okay, everybody has something, right? Everybody's got something that they're carrying with them, some sort of baggage that needs to be left behind in the old year, 2024, right? It needs to die so we can achieve this metamorphosis and make 2025 a transformational year. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, but you'll love what you become. So what that means is, yes, that snake is going to shed that old skin, but the snake is going to become renewed and reborn as a result, right? So let me know if this message resonated with you in the comments below, and to claim this beautiful one energy this month, comment 111 in the comments below. And if you like this video, hit the like button and share it with other people, because it really helps to get this information out there when you do that. And we want to help as many people as we possibly can, right? That energy always comes back to you when you help other people. And I do spend a lot of time on these videos for you guys, so thank you so much for all of your support. It means so much to me. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would love to have you subscribe and become part of this family. If you want to get a personal reading with me, you can head on over to my website, starsalignwithcarmen.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. I love you guys so much, and I am wishing you all an amazing new year and an amazing January. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.